am I? How did that happen? Wait, I'm missing something. But really, I've been robbed!
I don't know who did it, but you must do something about it.
Interesting. I'll let you know if I find anything else. We'd better be careful, in case something else bad happens. Good day to you.
God bless you. soon, my friend.
Easy, good horse.
Nothing about it won't do anyone any good. You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet.
Greetings.
What do Word about...
Very well. I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care. How can I help?
I'd like to do something...
Well, very great. Come. What would you like?
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, very. Thank you kindly. And come again. I'm sorry.
God grant you health.
You're just saying that.
No, I'm serious.
Willkommen! Ich bin... Herzlich... What do you have for...
Worried about...
Ja, finally. Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Greetings. What brings you...
What?
I'd like to do some... I hope you'll be satisfied.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Are you blind? You almost ran into me.
Greetings to you.
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Was möchtest?
What?
I'd like to
Sehr gut. Erkenne. Thank you and take care. Was willst du?
Would you... What do you have?
Word about the...
Ja, finally. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Come and take a gander. We've got it all.
Was wünschst du?
I'd like to do...
Sehr. Erkenne.
as well. Sound as a bell.
Here, twice fired.
Come to the Kingfisher, the new bathhouse, like nothing you've ever experienced. Our wenches will soothe your body and soul. They'll warm you up from head to toe, whether you're in a hot bath or not. Be sure to come this evening and see for yourselves. You'll be kicking yourself if you don't come. You'll miss out on the experience of a lifetime. The Kingfisher Bathhouse. Hot Brink.
But this one faces severe punishment as well, being still young.
Wait a mo! You're wearing things that were stolen from me! You'd better pay me compensation, you blackguard!
Hold on. Let's talk about this.
You mangy! Give it back!
Listen, arsehole, I picked that up because I intend to keep it. And if you have a problem with that, then you can talk to my steel. They call me the Slayer. And squeaking little chicken shits like you are my favourite.
Oh, fuck. Sure, keep it and go. No need to get upset, all right?
A wonderful day.
Christ! Pardon me.
Good day to you.
What would you like?
I'll have a look. I'd like to do something. All right.
And take care.
What do you have?
Are you trying?
Best wares on the market. Come and take a look.
So, come to the Kingfisher, the new bathhouse, like nothing you've ever experienced. Our wenches will soothe your body and soul. They'll warm you up from head to toe, whether you're in a hot bath or not. Be sure to come this evening and see for yourselves. You'll be kicking yourself if you don't come. You'll miss out on the experience of a lifetime. The Kingfisher Bathhouse. Hot Brink.
What are you here for?
What do you... Let's talk about the...
What?
How's the...
That's... Fine. I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
Fruit!
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick. Onions. Strong onions. White, yellow, and red. The best on the market.
Grüß. Gepriesen. What?
I'll have...
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Greetings to you.
I'll have... Let's talk about...
Well, that's... Aye. Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
Greetings to you. Good day to you. Sure.
Word about the...
You see? Pleasure doing business. Take... What do you need?
What do you have for... Would you... I'll have a...
Are you trying... I'm sorry.
God bless you.
Did you hear?
Gepriesen. Willkommen, mein Freund. Such dir was aus. Vielen Dank. Was möchtest du?
I'll have...
Was soll das? I don't want...
Come to the Kingfisher, the new bathhouse,
I tell
like nothing you've ever experienced. Our wenches will soothe your body and soul. They'll warm you up from head to toe, whether you're in a hot bath or not. Be sure to come this evening and see for yourself. You'll be kicking yourself if you don't come. You'll miss out on the experience of a lifetime.
Encouraging
Kingfisher
people to
bathhouse.
sin like that.
Hot brink.
Have you no fear of God?
You got a problem?
Quite right I do. Openly encouraging people to sin here on a Lord's Day. Such disgraceful behaviour in broad daylight. Encouraging people to fornicate and sin.
Is it forbidden?
I don't pretend you don't know. Holy Scripture tells us that fornication, whoremongering and adultery are grave sins. And this is the main street, right next to the city gate. Have you lost your mind? Luring people onto the path of hell, here of all places.
There's nothing wrong with bathhouses. They don't have to be sinful either. It's people who are sinful. A bathhouse is a place for cleansing the body, just like a church is a place for cleansing the soul.
Are you likening churches to bathhouses?
I'm just saying that there's a good reason for bathhouses. If we didn't have them, we'd be drowning in filth.
What about all the fornication that goes on in them?
Well, that's not the bathhouse's fault. It's the fault of the people who go there.
I know what you're getting at. I just wanted to warn you. It's not a good idea to drum up business near a church. God be with you.
Excuse me?
So, come to the Kingfisher, the new bathhouse, like nothing you've ever experienced. Our wenches will soothe your body and soul. They'll warm you up from head to toe.
More than my own.
Whether you're in a hot bath or not. Be sure to come this evening. See for yourselves. You'll be kicking yourself if you don't come. You'll miss out on the experience of a lifetime. The Kingfisher Bathhouse. Hopring.
Excuse me.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Do you get a lot of German merchants here?
We used to, from all over the place, but mainly Lausitz. But there ain't so many these days, unfortunately.
How come?
I dunno, but it's a pity. Merchants tend to have bulging purses. They'll come back though. But there's one who ain't stopped coming. Udo he's called. But that's all I can tell you about him. He ain't interested in our services.
He just drinks here.
Drinks and plays dice. Almost every evening.
Thanks.
You're welcome. But stick around and spend some coin. So we ain't telling you this for nothing. Take care, my friend.
Good day.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Do I know him? That fucker is the bane of our lives. Why are you even looking for an idiot like him?
I'll go and sort things out with him. By hand.
So you should. And give him 1 or 2 for me too, the bastard.
Do you know where he might be?
How should I know? If I knew, I'd have told Adam long ago. He'd wring the bastard's neck in a trice. Last week alone, he robbed 3 of our customers. All German.
Why does he choose to rob Germans?
A German merchant always has more coin in his purse than a Czech one. Haven't you noticed that?
Could you tell me where exactly he robbed the customers?
Hard to say. You know how it is. Drunk and merry gents who can hardly walk. But it usually happens somewhere near the Black Horse, and in those lanes there. The bastard stays clear of the main streets. For good reason.
Have you got any German customers here now?
What do you think? No, because words got round. Except Udo. He couldn't care less, it seems.
And is Udo here now?
No, it's too early for him. He usually comes later in the evening. I reckon he only comes here when other alehouses kick him out.
You know Goatskin's seeing one of your girls?
What? Nonsense. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past my girls, but I can't believe they choose to hang out with a vagabond like that.
That's what I heard.
Everyone badmouths whores. You know what it's like. Nobody stands up for them. But if it's true, then as soon as I found out who, she'll be out on her arse.
Thanks. I'll be going.
You're welcome. And have a word with Adam if you really want to find your goat skin. He's the owner. I reckon he'd be keen to find him too.
I need a bath.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
I've heard the girls here can work wonders. I'd like to see that for myself.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you...
I can't wait.
Great. But
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent.
My, that was really something. I can't mention that at confession, but you can come back any time. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. I heard he sometimes comes here.
Aye, he turns up now and again. The louse. The bastard's ruining my business. 2 of my customers refused to come here again after he robbed them one night.
That's not very nice. And you wouldn't have some idea where I might find Goatskin, would you? I reckon it'd suit you if he packed it in.
You bet it would. But if I knew where to find him, I'd wring his neck myself. That bitch Mary's bound to know, though. She denies it, but we all know she's walking out with him.
I thought you bathhouse girls stuck together. What have you got against Mary?
There's a limit to everything. As soon as you mess with someone's livelihood, you ain't no sister to anyone. She can marry that cripple for all I care, but when he robs our guests and ruins our reputation, she should grab him by the balls herself and... oh, never mind.
Is that all you know about Goatskin?
Ain't that enough for you? I'm not here to know stuff, in case you hadn't realised.
Thanks then. I'll be off.
If you find him, give him a slap from me. God be with you, sir.
Have you got anything good to drink here?
Of course I do, handsome. Would you like some? And then maybe we can have a bit of fun. How about it?
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Here you go.
Some strong stuff.
It'll make you feel real good. But now, how do you like to have a little fun?
Why not? While I'm here? Only my throat is still burning like hell.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
The customers have been singing your praises recently.
I do the best I can.
Glad to hear it.
I'm looking for Goatskin. Do you know him?
No, you're a good-looking fella. What would I want with some goat skin when I've got a handsome young buck right here in front of me? I couldn't care less about your goat skin.
But I do. And the girls here tell me you know him quite well.
So, you're not here to have a good time. Shame. I know Goatskin, but don't expect me to tell you anything. He's lying low, and for good reason. You ain't the first to come looking for him.
Why is he hiding? Who from?
How should I know? He's never far from trouble. Goes with his trade, doesn't it?
Where is he hiding?
I don't know. And even if I did, I don't see why I should tell you. That's why he's hiding. So strangers like you don't find him.
come on now. I'm no stranger. Goatskin is my cousin.
Oh, really? And where are you from?
From, Svietiec.
Nice try. Goatskin ain't from there. He's from Schlan.
Yeah. I meant to say Schlan.
He mentioned he had a cousin who's a bit soft in the head, but it seems to me more like you're up to something tricky. You're not the first or last fella who tried it on with me. Now excuse me. I need to stop by the seamstress, and you are in my way.
God be with you then.
Take care now. You fall. Get out if...
I'm looking for some vagrant.
If you're looking for Lola...
Thanks.
Take care, my friend.
What'll it be?
I have more...
Again?
Thanks. Show... I'd like to discuss...
You, and take care.
What are you doing here? You aren't allowed here.
Better pay me
May God that's terrible.
His mother said he'd been complaining he couldn't find
Christ, pardon me.
Excuse me.
How did it go?
Come and let the Gutenberg sword-fighting brotherhood take care of everything. Good day to you.
I'd like to...
I'm glad to hear it. Master Nicholas will be happy to trade.
One of you?
Aye. One of us honest Gutenberg citizens.
How come it's only for citizens? Can't a decent man sword fight with you?
It's the Gutenberg sword fighting hall, and it's reserved for Gutenberg citizens. We wouldn't want any old strangers strolling in here learning our art, would we now?
And how can an honest man become a Gutenberg citizen?
Well, it ain't that easy. You have to wait until there's a meeting of the council to accept new citizens. And you have to have 2 Kuttenberg citizens to vouch for you. We can't just take every man jack that comes along. That's clear. Then you have to appear before the council with your 2 supporters and pay your dues. If the council consents, you'll be accepted into city law.
I see. And when will the council be accepting new citizens?
Not for a while. Not more than half a year, though.
Oh, Sakra! I don't have that much time. Thanks for the information. I'll be going.
Farewell, good sir.
You're always welcome here.
Excuse me?
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
I'm at your service, sir. Are you in need of something? It happens. Just watch where you're... going next time.
What are you poking around that door for, eh?
My humble respects.
Yeah. Greetings.
We don't collect tithe
When's
before
the
then.
last time you
Right.
bathed?
But I
At
promised
Christmas,
I'm sorry.
Washing more would be a vanity.
Wait. You can't go there.
I heard something.
You aren't allowed here.
Holy Mary! You're that
You're the one who
criminal!
was trying to steal things here before! Give up!
Easy now! I surrender!
Ah, you're that I'll have...
please. Look at me. Do I look like a dishonest man? This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
I'm sorry. If the old days were like this.
I could eat.
I love Kuttenberg.
Did anyone find a kerchief here?
Not that I know of.
It was a gift.
Guten Abend.
Greetings.
What?
I'm Heinrich.
I'm Udo from Taubisch. Nein, Tauberhofs Heim. Scheiße. Aus Tauberbischofsheim.
Aha. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Herr Udo.
Ebenfalls. Spielst du Würfel? Dice. You want to play?
A tankard of ale, thanks.
Where is it you're from, Goodman?
God im Himmel. I have already told you. I was too
right.
long.
I don't really...
Exakt. Ich auch nicht.
What are you doing in Kuttenberg?
Earning Geld. Everyone here wants my Holz.
Holes?
Holz. Wood.
You bring wood here?
Yeah. But not just any wood. Rare. Exotisch. For decoration. Decoration.
I didn't expect to meet a German who sells wood.
There. You see? Neither did I.
Do you know a goat skin?
Ein gutes Kind? A good child? Yes. I have 5 at home.
No. Goat skin.
Ah, yeah. I know one merchant. Very good leader.
That's not what I'm looking for. I think it's about time you headed home, Goodman.
Pa. Home? So early? Warum?
You're a merchant, aren't you, Goodman?
Handler. Jawohl, I am.
I'm a merchant as well. They're looking for you where the merchants' wagons are parked. There seems to be a problem.
Ein Problem? What problem?
A fire.
Fire? Again? What have those idiots done this time?
I don't know. But you should go take a look.
Ah, so. I will go then. Volk, Heinrich. Ein Prosit, zu Gemütlichkeit.
I'm expecting an important visitor, and I want you to take good care of him.
Just point him out,
Christ!
and I'll treat
Pardon
him
me.
like a king.
I knew I could rely on you. Just hang in there, and you'll be in clothes.
Ich bin
What do you mean?
drunk.
Clever, hard-working
Bert? What's taking so long?
I'm roasted to Gemütlichkeit. I'm roasted to Gemütlichkeit. I'm roasted to Gemütlichkeit.
May God give you health, sir.
Ticka-taka, hoi, hoi, hoi.
Hey, where's that beer?
Well, look who showed up. Henry, come here and have a seat. I must tell you something.
Sorry, Franzi. Later.
My humble respects.
I'm sorry. Love, Kuzenberg.
Prost! I'm roasted.
All right, minor Freunde. Hand over the and I won't, you know, hurt you.
Hey, are you goat-skinned by any chance?
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel and his God if he wants.
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I know somewhere you can hole up. Help me, and I'll pay you back.
Well, I'd like to know what place you have in mind, innit?
Do you know the Devil's Den?
But it's a shithole. They ain't too fond of me neither. And the feeling's mutual, like, to tell the truth.
Aye, but you're thinking of the band that used to be there. Now it's my comrades who have it under their thumb. Just tell them Henry sent you, and they'll let you stay a while. If you help me, that is.
That don't sound too bad. Folks are getting fed up with me here. What'll it cost me?
Just some information. That's all.
All right. What do you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, I was spying for 2 weeks.
Who is this Samuel you're so afraid of?
He just hired me. He's one of them lot. You know, them Jews, innit? He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out. They ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, about this, what's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
And you call yourself a spy?
Watch it, mate. I remember things well enough, but only what they pays me to remember. I ain't gonna, you know, fill my head up with shit that don't concern me for free.
Jesus wept. Do you know where I could find...
And he... Watch...
What is it you did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where, when, and that.
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying, see? I was good at that. I remember pictures good, you know?
I'll be going then. And you should disappear. Now you've got somewhere to go.
All right, listen, now you've helped me out, I'll be hitting the road, soon at any rate, so I can let you have something. It won't be no use to me anyways.
What do you have to offer me?
I put some things aside. It's a well-hidden stash, but it ain't easy to get to it. And I ain't gonna risk it now.
That sounds interesting. Where is it?
In them secret, you know, tunnels under the city.
Tunnels? Secret passageways? Stop blethering and tell me where it is.
I ain't blathering. It's in the passageways beneath the city. I can find it. I've learnt the way. And if you give me a couple of groschen, I can teach you too. You can clear out my stash, and judging by the look of you, knowing your way round, you know, underground like, that ought to come in handy for you, innit?
Walk around underground? How are you going to teach me? You said you were going to pack up and go.
Aye, like, look, if I tell you, it won't be no secret no more, innit? Wait and see.
Let's get this straight. Which will help me find your stash, which you say is somewhere underground.
That's about the long and short of it. But I reckon it's good to know how to move around the city. You know, unseen, like.
Oh, Christ almighty. How much do you want?
Not much. Just a bit to help me, you know, get by.
Right. Out with it. That's the last coin you'll get out of me.
Of course. It's like this. I know them passageways because I got this old thief gave it to me. And when I, you know, got it in my head, like, I flogged it, see?
A treasure map? You're yanking my pizzle, aren't you?
No. I swear, on my Mars soul. It ain't a treasure map, it's a map of what's below ground.
Big difference. Where's this map, then?
I flogged it to this thief. Angel, he called himself.
Called himself? So this angel is back in heaven now, is he?
Aye. He was hanged outside the walls. He's still swinging there. And I know he had that map sewn into his coat. It were his most prized possession. But watch out. The gallows is guarded to stop quacks cutting off the dead bodies, bits and pieces, fingers and that, like.
Christ, what a load of guff. If I don't find anything, watch out for me.
Don't worry. You look like you know what's what and that. I'd better be off, like. I've got a long journey ahead of me.
Off you go. I'd like to...
What are you in?
I heard...
I'll tell you some
I'd like to...
What is...
I'd like...
All right, then. So you have a weapon. Big deal. There. That's enough of that now.
Right. What's the hold up? Take it.
Oh, God. What's taking so long?
Greetings, sir.
Hey! My friend! Greetings!
God be with you. God
Good
bless
day.
you.
How are you, my friend?
I'm well, thanks.
Wonderful! I'm celebrating today, you know? There's been a great event, terrific. I have a son, healthy and strong as he should be. A miracle, my man. A miracle.
That's really something. Congratulations.
Thanks, friend. You know, for a long time, me and my wife couldn't... you know, was starting to think something's, wrong with me. Then she started drinking this concoction. Yarrow, sage, and... and wouldn't you know? First try, boom! Belly like a barrel.
Aye. Herbs can work wonders. All it took was one decoction.
Work it did, and how? The wife's healthy, so's the baby. That's a joy and a happiness in this day and age. I mean, some people say that bringing children into this godforsaken mess, well, it's practically a sin. Bollocks, if you ask me. There's always a war going on somewhere. There'd be no babies born at all. Thinking like that. How about you, friend? You have any young guns?
Not yet. I reckon there's still time enough for that.
Ah, true, true. Shouldn't have kids until you're ready. In your head, I mean. Children are a joy. When they stare up at you with those barely seeing eyes. And when they grab your finger with their tiny little hand, you're hooked. Hooked for good. But what am I babbling on about? Every fellow has to discover that for himself. Well, you take care for now.
You too. And watch your step if you want to get home in one piece.
Take care, sir.
Careful.
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a buy your leave. Next time,
Finally, I won.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the treasure for the German's treasure quest that you can get in the game. Okay? Because this is a tavern, they will be awake till the early hours of the morning. Now, when you enter this building, we're actually going to be going straight across to the outside over there. Eventually, we're going to break in and we're going to go through this door, which we're going to get keys for. If you're able to lockpick hard locks, then you can do it the hard way. But I'll show you where to get the keys to open up everything as well. But let's first go around the back here because we have to skip to a time when everybody's sleeping. And you have to be inside this building because they're going to lock it. So we're going to go up this ladder outside the back here. And then I'm going to go up the second ladder as well, because sometimes there's a hired hand who walks that lower section. And then quite simply what you're going to do is turn the torch off, go into crouch mode, and you're going to set the time to about 3 a.m. It should be about 3 a.m. and everybody will be asleep. So set it to 3. Now that it's 3 a.m., you're going to want to go into your sneaking mode. So that means put on your thieves clothes, or if you don't have any like I do, just go naked. It should be fine. As long as your noise counter says 0. It will also help you immensely if you have a Nighthawk potion, because we're going to be walking around in the dark, and this is going to help you a ton. So go ahead and consume a Nighthawk potion, and maybe even save your game at this point before you go ahead and do this, because it's very easy to get caught. All right, so now you're going to make your way down the ladder, and you're going to go into the tavern. Everybody should be sleeping at this point, and you just have to lockpick an easy lock here just to get back in the door. So here we go like this. We just do the lockpicking, super easy, opens up. We can open this up, and now we're going to make our way upstairs. Now, sometimes there might be an NPC walking around at later or early into this first set of keys. 2 housewives on the right, and sets of key. Next lady, grab these 2 that we need to here. So follow me here. We're going to go down this. We're looking for with just the key. There are going to be guards downstairs here. This is where it's going to get very dark. So in my game, I've got the Nighthawk potion so I can see in the dark. But now we have to be very careful. There's nobody in on the left, but there is somebody sleeping directly on the right over here on the floor. So when you walk in here, be very careful. You're going to have to rob him too. So get close enough to get the rob mechanic until I get enough time like this. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is grab his set of keys just like this. And then we're going to leave And what we're going to do here is go into this chest right over here that's in the same room as him. Now we can unlock and open it, and we're looking for an item right at the bottom over here that has like the yellow sparkles behind it. It is the bloodied wedding dress. So go ahead and pick that up. And then you're going to go across back to this room here to the south. That one that has the light. There's nobody in this room, which is nice and good. You'll see there's a chest on the ground here. We can open it up with the keys that we got. You'll see if we scroll all the way down, there's a bunch of stuff in here. What we're looking for is this old painted statuette. So grab that. And then also the wall that has the broken, like, cracks in it or the loose bricks. You're going to interact with it to move the bricks. Once you've done that, you'll see that if you look through the opening, you can now rob this, and you'll find the old rusty sword as an item that you can go ahead and take here, as well as those other maps. And now you just have to leave the premises. Now you can do this one of two ways. You can essentially go through this doorway over here that actually leads to many underground tunnels through the entire Gutenberg, and you can get lost in there. It also leads to a bunch of the shops, or you can just exit the same way that you came in, which is what I'm going to do. And this time you can actually just go out the front door like this, because this is straight out into open. As soon as you're in like normal, private.
You can't be here.
What are you gawking at? You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. Off you go. Watch it with that weapon.
damaged statuette of St. Mary Magdalene. Certainly stolen. The question is, why did Bakovets keep it? Damn! Maps of hiding places. Bakovets really was involved in some shady business. But a little sketchy. Certainly stolen. The question...
How come it's open?
Gut, gut. I apologize. Was wünschst du, mein Freund?
Diese Schweine, diese ekelhaften...
I have some hot goods for you.
Was?
Rat sent me to you.
I don't buy any rodents. Wouldn't you rather have something to drink?
I'll have a big-eyed monkey.
Verstehe. And who are you looking for, my Freund?
I had a chance to get to know Innkeeper Bakovets a little better. He had a few interesting items hidden in the cellar.
A few rags and a piece of rusty scrap metal. And Red told you I know where to sell this stuff.
She just told me the password. Nothing about the middleman.
Not richtig. That is the agreement. But this junk is worthless.
Bakovets has influential friends among the Kuttenberg councillors. The guild will do well to have some dirt on him.
Gut, you have recht.
God, a wedding dress. And with old dried bloodstains. Could it be some secret murder?
Nice and slow.
Quick! Whoa, whoa! Go! Die! Go! Quick! Die!
Heute ist ein wunderschöner. Was möchtest du?
What do you have?
Let's talk.
It's it. I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
You shouldn't be out here alone like this. I apologize.
Was wünscht?
Careful.
Herzlich willkommen. What do you need?
I have some hot goods for you.
Was?
Rat sent me to you.
I don't buy any rodents. Wouldn't you rather have some?
I'll have a big-eyed monkey.
Verstehe. And who are you looking for, mein Freund?
I had a chance to get to know innkeeper Bakovets a little better. He had a few interesting items hidden in the cellar.
A few rags and a piece of rusty scrap metal. And Red told you I know where to sell this stuff.
She just told me the password. Nothing about the middleman.
Na prächtig. That is the agreement. But this junk is worthless.
Bakovets has influential friends among the Kuttenberg councillors. The guild will do well to have some dirt on him.
Gut, you have recht. But if I don't like it, we're done. Gut, abgemacht. Here's the money. Stop by once you have something better for sale, mein Freund.
What's new around here?
And I don't know if you heard, but the forest beyond Old Kutna was on fire.
No, I didn't. I'm not from round here.
We were lucky it rained that day, or the whole forest would have gone up in flames. And with the town being so close, it could have been even worse. Und das ist alles, Junge.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. I'd like to eat and spend the night.
But of course, and for how?
I'd like to
Of course.
Agreed. Here's your groschen.
Sehr gut. The rooms, your bed's ready.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Wie schade, mein Herr. Wie geht's? Go up, you can't miss it. You'll see a wreath hanging on the wall there.
Ka! Quick! Ka! Go! Quick! Go! Go! Ka!
Are you blind?
Were you at the last mass?
Stop fooling around on that horse.
the fuck happened here?
Well, he had a fall.
A fall? He just fell over all on his own and ended up like this?
On his own, honest to God. Fell over and died right before my eyes.
Oh, Jesus. Tell me everything from the beginning.
Well, Chenyek sent me to go and ask about them symbols. Polite like. Only this bastard started fucking with me.
Oh, the fucker. He was just asking for it.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He was laughing in my face, giving me all sorts of riddles. So I lost it and gave him a bit of a slap. Only he caught another one from the table on the way down and it ended up like this.
Chenyek had a hunch this might happen. Did you find out anything about the symbols, at least, before this?
When I start seeing red, I don't ask no questions.
Do you remember anything, at least? Anything?
Well, he talked to me in riddles. So I tell him I ain't no little kid, and to talk to me normal like.
And then?
When he saw the smoke coming out of my ears, he said he'd show me some important parchment, but that annoyed me even more. Do I look like a fucking scribe?
Was there something written on it?
Well, how should I know? I gave him a slap, and that was that. Well, take a look at it yourself. I reckon you got a better head on you. Check his pouches. He had some parchment on him. I can't read. Take a look yourself. Well, can you read it? Well, can you read it? So, did you read it?
Yes, but unfortunately for you, it's another riddle.
Della!
Something about a vineyard and running water. I can't make much sense of it.
The bastard! He's fucking with us, even from beyond the grave!
Well, it's our only lead to find out anything about the symbols.
Oh, I don't have the noggin for this shit, Henry. Chenyek has the quickest wit of all of us. If you can't crack it, you can ask him. But please, don't tell him nothing about me. Go and see if you can find that.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
You nearly killed me!
Go!
Ah! Go! Go!
Quick! Slowly. Nice and slow. Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
God! God! God!
Go! Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Be careful. It's not.
Excuse me. Good day to you.
Hinnock gave Hogg a peculiar riddle. We can't quite figure it out.
Old Greaser was known for those. Tell me then, what did he say?
A vineyard in the town. Strange, but who knows? And yet there it is, quite nearby, by the water that gushes. Now listen and try to keep your eyes open so that you can tell. Shortly after the midday bell, you'll find us where the shadow goes.
Sounds pretty mixed up to me. A vineyard. I only know the one outside of town, but Riddle mentions one inside of it. It must be something similar to a vineyard, and the part with the water might be a well, or maybe a fountain.
Well, thanks. I'll see what I can do.
Here we are. Good.
I don't...
All right.
Ain't that enough?
Yeah? What's the hold up, intruder? Get me you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Christ! I don't have the whole day for you.
These days, no one's ever really safe.
What are you doing?
All right. You caught me.
What's the
I
matter?
surrender.
Shit yourself?
Got it in. You've been accused. You'll pay a fine.
Please. Look at me. This is all just...
Oh, Oh, they're yanking my pizzle. They're fighting for real. Ah, fuck. They're serious. Bollocks.
Who's that madman?
Right! I don't have the whole day for you.
This is unbelievable.
Be careful. It's not safe.
I'm sorry.
Greetings.
You still...
If I get...
How about
Have you got some money?
I do.
Good lad. I'll be with you. Fuck you! Defend yourself, asshole! Defend yourself! Christ! Shit!
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here.
Are you going to the market tomorrow? You up?
Are you...
Here.
Careful.
Are you being cautious? Or cowardly?
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
I apologise.
So people know about the Kingfisher now?
Did you make the announcement?
Yeah, it wasn't hard. But at one point, I picked the wrong spot, and that rubbed some local up the wrong way.
What? Was there trouble?
Now, we settled the matter in the end.
Why are you worrying me then? It sounded like they set the guards on you and you got into a fight with them.
Give someone a slap for something like that? No way.
I'm glad you're sensible. If you got into a fight, it would lead to nothing but trouble.
I know.
That's enough chit-chat. Now I have to get everything ready for our big night. Are you coming?
Definitely.
Welcome to the best baths in Gutenberg. And the drinks are on the house.
Get up, you two!
I'm not here.
Get your act together, we're in deep shit! Get up now!
Stop screaming, for the love of God.
The councillor's right outside. He's come to check on things.
What? Jesus, well, why didn't you wake me up then? Holy shit. What's he doing here?
How should I know? Bet he's stalling him so he doesn't see what a shambles the place is. We have to clean the place up, sharpish.
What do you want me to do?
There are drunks lying about everywhere. And since you're the only man who's awake, it's your job to get them out of sight. I can't lift them.
You sure?
And don't just drop them round the corner. We don't want the councillor seeing them. So take them upstairs, into the first room on the right.
Upstairs?
And pick up the tankards and clothes lying all over the floor. So it doesn't look like such a pigsty.
I'm really not up to...
And you puked under a tub last night, so clear it up.
I don't remember that.
I expect there's a lot of stuff you won't remember, but that doesn't matter now. Clear it up fast. That's all that matters. And don't go outside so the councillor doesn't see you until it's done. Got that?
I need something to eat.
Doesn't it bother you walking around here like some animal? What more do they want? This'll have to be enough. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I apologize.
Put some clothes on. You can't just go walking about like this.
Aye. Right away.
Let's see then.
I hope you'll find it satisfactory.
Proper oak tables. That's the way it should be.
My respects.
Your kitchen is almost part of the ale room. As long as the food's good, that's all that counts. Now let's see the most important part. This place is fit for a king! I see your tubs are brand new. I'm impressed.
Well, sir, what do you say? Are you satisfied?
I'm not going to lie, Betty. I'm pleasantly surprised. I expected a grotty flea pit, but instead you've made a nice, clean bathhouse.
Thank you, sir.
A lot of people were bad-mouthing you, but don't let that bother you. I can see that it was all nonsense.
I'm pretty sure I know who was the source of the rumors.
You'll be Adam's equal in time. You may even put him in the shade.
So Betty was right. Adam tried to badmouth her.
It was only yesterday that he told me this place had no class and wasn't worth visiting.
At least you know what kind of a man Adam is.
Calm, calm. It's natural that an old bathhouse owner will find fault with a new one, especially when it's
a woman? Ha! I'll show everyone I'm up to the job.
Is that why you're here, sir? To see for yourself if Adam was right or if Betty was up to it?
That's right. And I couldn't be more satisfied. Keep up the good work, Betty.
Thank you. You'll always be welcome here. Could I have a word, Henry? You deserve a reward.
Whew. That was close.
Oh, you can say that again.
If you'd arrived just a few moments earlier.
Too right. When I saw what it looked like this morning, I thought I was fucked.
We did it. You have your own bathhouse.
Yeah. From tomorrow, it's going to be packed. The girls definitely deserve some time off today, and more pay. And I'm grateful to you too. You helped me out of a tight spot when I most needed it.
It was nothing.
It certainly wasn't nothing. Whenever you need bathhouse services, come to us. Everyone knows you already. You'll get a discount. The girls are already used to you.
I'll definitely drop by. Slowly. Nice and slow.
You there! Come back! Slow down, you idiots! This gate isn't a village tree. Here, if I could. You have to pay to go through.
Quick!
Grüß Gott. Was brauchst du, mein Herr?
I'd like to go into the gardens. Why are you on guard here?
I'm afraid my sister is resting in the gardens and doesn't wish to be disturbed.
Do these gardens belong to you, so you can decide who goes in?
Like I said, my sister doesn't want to be disturbed, and my father, Master Mannlicher, doesn't want it either.
I'd like to talk to your sister.
I bet you do. If half the men in the city didn't want to talk to my sister, I wouldn't have to stand here. If you want my advice, you'll clear her off before it's too late.
Do you have any idea who I am?
No. Should I?
The city council wants me to inspect this part of the fortifications. So get out of my way so I can take a look.
Wasn't that Master Albert's job?
It used to be, but not anymore. King Sigismund has made a lot of changes in this town.
Oh. Go on then, but stay away from my sister. Bis bald, mein Herr.
Are you Miss Adletta?
That's me. And what is your name, you handsome fellow?
Henry.
A nice name. But I have to warn you, I won't be a miss for much longer. Seeing you here makes me regret that a little, though.
The pleasure's all mine. I'm here on behalf of Caspar Rudolph. It's about the book he lent you.
Caspar? Oh, the poor thing got a proper hiding from my father. How is he?
His vineyards aren't bringing in much, and he's generally not doing too well. That's why I'm here, in fact. Bushek's book may not be the most precious manuscript in the world, but it'll help Caspar.
When we were friends, he gifted me that book. There was no mention of it being on loan, and now he wants it back all of a sudden?
No offense, miss, but are you even interested in a treatise on wine?
Of course not. But Caspar kept going on about it, and I wanted to make him happy. Since I've been locked up here, I've even tried to read it out of sheer boredom, so that I don't have to embroider all the time.
What if we became friends, and you gave me the book?
You're taking a big risk, good man. My father could have your tongue cut out for that kind of talk. He's not too keen on my friends.
That doesn't bother me.
But it's not that easy to become a friend of mine. First, you need to impress me somehow.
How about a splendid gift?
I have a room full of splendid gifts. How about something more poetic? A flower, perhaps? You see that garland? It doesn't go with my dress. It needs a little something extra.
I could manage that.
Hurry up, then. Off you go, gardener.
Brought you something.
Well, show me. You didn't make much of an effort. I wanted flowers to go with my dress, not the first weed you came across.
Oh. All right. I'll try to find some different ones. Brought you something.
Well? You didn't...
A flower's a flower.
My friendship doesn't mean...
If you like reading, I can recommend some books you might enjoy more.
Oh, do tell. I like to broaden my horizons. Although I doubt the books will be easy to find.
How about The Story of the Heart by Conrad of Würzburg?
What's it about?
Now, if I tell you, I'll ruin the surprise for you. But in short, it's about a love triangle, and one of the characters eats a human heart. I think you'll like it. In the work, Conrad espouses the beauty of true love, over the false love of an arranged marriage.
It's like you can read my mind. I've read that tedious wine book anyway, so you can take it.
Thank you, miss.
Farewell, Henry. Never forget me.
Nice and slow.
Was ist denn los? Ein Bier bitte. Schönen Tag. Was willst du, Mann?
Tell me about where you're from.
Die freie Reichsstadt Frankfurt is a huge and glorious city. 3-mal bigger than Kuttenberg. Tall steeples, rich houses, strong walls, beautiful Kirchen and große Messen. The Emperor Karl der Große himself founded it. There is no more lovely Stadt under the sun.
Große Messen. Big mess.
Nein! Big markets, like you never have seen. Not even in Prague are there such. Goods come to Frankfurt from far and wide, especially fabrics. You can find better nowhere.
My word. I'd love to see that one day.
You should. He who has not been in Frankfurt does not know what a city is. City air bringt freedom, and nowhere more than in Frankfurt.
Hey, where's that beer?
What's this righteous state?
Freie Reichsstadt
It means we are directly subject to the Kaiser. More rights for uns, Bürger. Better status in the Reich. Something like Kuttenberg. That is also directly under the crown. But in Frankfurt, der König der Römer is usually elected.
Well, well.
Genau.
How is it with your sword-fighting brotherhood?
Naja, in Frankfurt are the greatest Meister of all martial arts. Jeder weiß das. Whatever weapon or technique you can think of, wir Frankfurter know it. Glaub mir. If anyone does not believe me, I will challenge him to a duel. That is also why your King Wenzel came to us when he was looking for gute Fechter.
Are you really that good? I'm not convinced.
Doch. Glaub mir, verdammt. Some say that in Augsburg or Nürnberg there are bessere Meister. Aber they cannot match our Bruderschaft. They are good, but we are die Besten. Anyone who is a Meister in Nürnberg, he has learned from uns. Ich sage dir, Heinrich, one day the Kaiser will acknowledge our Bruderschaft as the greatest Meister in the whole Reich. And then we will teach Fechten to everyone.
Tell me something about yourself.
So ask.
What does a master sword fighter like you actually do? I mean, apart from teaching the art, of course.
The same as here. According to the rules of the Frankfurter Bruderschaft, I travel and establish Schwertkampfschule and also see Fechter in other lands and improve my art. Sometimes I also am hired to fight a duel for someone else or prepare someone for such a duel.
Tell me, have you ever been in a famous duel?
Yeah, I went to Lombardy to see how they are good with sword there, because I heard they have good Meister. And it is true. I crossed swords in Milan with Meister Luca Beneventi. The Prince of Milan came to watch our Gefecht, and also many of the lords there. We fought with Langschwert, sword and shield, and pole arms, and also Ringen. First in armor, then in light clothing.
My word. Did you win?
Nein, it was undecided. But the Prince of Milan gave us both fine horses and much Geld. He said he had never seen such a nice Gefecht. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
I apologize.
Excuse me.
Goodman Harville. May I?
Do I know you, good man?
No, I don't believe so. But I'd like to speak to you.
Aha! What can I do for you, good man?
When I asked where I should go in this city for good wine, your inn was recommended.
You've come to the right place. You won't find better wine in this city. Have you come from far away?
Very far, Goodman. I'm Henry, and I rarely hear my name spoken in my native tongue.
Mine has an unusual ingredient in it. Let's see if you can tell what it is.
I did a lot of traveling in Italy, from north to south.
Wonderful! It's not often I get the chance to talk to someone so well-traveled. It'd be nice to have someone to discuss the drink of kings with.
An invitation I can't refuse. Thank you.
Well, good man, how shall we begin our tasting? Ah, I know. How about a little white to begin with?
Excellent.
So, what do you say to that?
Hints of vanilla. That's uncommon. And I have to say, that greenish spring colour is perfect.
You're right. A rare flavor and color tone. It's essentially a lighter wine. I like it because it's suitable for many occasions. When I don't know what to serve, I pull out a Moravian white. My father-in-law loves it. He'll be a blessed 70 years old this year, so I'm giving him a few casks to make his old age a little merrier.
That's very kind of you.
There's nothing but misers in this town. They wouldn't think twice about taking their own mother's last piece of bread. I'm not like that. Do I have money? Of course. But I don't hoard it. I try to make people around me happy.
And you're treating me to this wine. You're a real Samaritan. And like it says in the Bible, you give drink to the thirsty.
Anyway, let's have a cup of something else.
My thoughts exactly.
What shall we... Ah, I know. Let's have some red. How about a young Blaufränkisch from Austria? Or as we call it in Bohemia, Blue Frankovka.
From you, Goodman, anything. Pour away.
Quite a decent vintage.
A bit bitter for my tastes. But you said it's a young Blaufränkisch. I'm getting notes of black currant. The colour is dark, almost purple, but as it should be.
Yes, the colour enchants me every time. Almost like drinking from an inkwell.
Oh, I've never drunk ink. Would you recommend it?
My grandfather used to say, you won't know till you've tried it. He lived and died by that saying.
Uh-huh. What happened to him?
Well, the poor fella suffered from ulcers. So one day, true to his favourite saying, he tried drinking spirits to cure himself. Burn the canker, he said. Well, he burnt it so thoroughly, he was dead in a week. God rest his soul.
To your grandfather, and his contribution to advancing the knowledge of medicine.
Tell me, good man, what's regarded in your country as the most prized Italian wine?
I'd have to say Vino Greco.
But that's the type of grape. I mean the type of wine. I surely don't have to tell you the grape variety is only half the taste.
Well, it's hard to come up with something off the top of my head, but I do enjoy the...
Ah, well, never mind. Well then, let's move on to the... After all that quality stuff, let's refresh ourselves with something simpler. Would you like a Hippocras?
Certainly. The better ones will go straight to our heads. And I'll admit, I do like it from time to time.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It's not easy to make a good Hippocras. Mine has an unusual ingredient in it. Let's see if you can tell what it is.
Very nice. I'd say it's mint?
Precisely. It gives a nice freshness, wouldn't you say? And there's a garden full of it right behind the tavern. I don't know where to put it all.
But it's missing some kick. I reckon your cook forgot to add something. Ginger. It's missing ginger.
But of course. The cook told me they didn't have any at the market. You have a refined tongue, good man. I'll give you that. After that Hippocras, we should have something more high class. I've got a rare Hungarian wine from Eger. Very strong and very sweet.
Bring it on. This is no time for weak wine.
My thoughts exactly. So what do you think? Good, isn't it?
Very strong. Matured in an oak barrel, undoubtedly. Colour is excellent as well. A crimson red. The smell is heavy, spicy, almost suffocating. I have to admit, I haven't had much Hungarian wine, but maybe I should change that.
I drank this particular wine from Egger at a banquet held to celebrate the new city council. Hungarian government, Hungarian wine, and Hungarian delicacies. I was so looking forward to enjoying some nice Hungarian sausages or pate, but I ended up leaving disappointed.
How so?
They started bringing out melons, apples, plums, and all sorts of other fruit. And finally, they served fish. I don't eat fish, and fruit makes me burp. So I went hungry at a feast.
Well, that's very unusual. Fruit, fish, and red wine. Maybe it's some sort of Hungarian custom.
I was so disappointed that I wanted to make myself something at home to get rid of the taste. But I was so drunk that I fell asleep. The housekeeper woke me up, and what can I tell you? The porridge was charcoal, the kitchen was like a smokehouse, and I had egg on my face. Well, that's Hungary checked off the list. What's next?
How about something local? I noticed there were vineyards in Kuttenberg.
But of course, we have vineyards and grapes from Burgundy that Emperor Charles himself had brought in. The local vintners grow some fine grapes, but they're still learning everything that comes after that. The local stuff gets diluted a lot. They flavor it with all sorts of shit, or leave it for vinegar.
Don't tell me you don't have a drop of anything local that would be worth trying.
Well, there's the monastery secret. A wine from the Sedlets Monastery. My cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard.
Ah. Why is it called secret?
Taste it, and you'll see.
Interesting. There's no trace of any flavour that shouldn't be there. Neither honey nor spices. Just the pure taste of wine. But there is something to it. Something I don't recognise.
That's it, good man.
Is that the secret?
Exactly. The monks add a secret ingredient to the wine.
A secret ingredient? How do you know that?
Like I said, my cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard, and I handle their supply. Sometimes I bring food for the workers, new barrels, tools and the like. And from time to time, I bring them a sealed crate which smells peculiar. Jerome didn't want to tell me what's in it, but when I insisted, he told me it's some kind of incense they burn in the barrels.
Really? I've never heard of such a thing.
Neither have I. But like I said, the chest was sealed and the whole thing is shrouded in secrecy.
A real monastery secret. What should we drink next?
I'm glad you like my wine. But that's enough tasting for today. After all, I've offered you everything worth trying, and now the wine is starting to go to my head. But you're welcome to stay in my tavern as long as you like. I have to say, I really enjoyed our chat. It's rare to meet someone who really understands wine.
I enjoyed your company a lot too. Nevertheless, I won't keep you, Goodman, and I'll bid you farewell.
Farewell, and if you decide to extend your stay in Kuttenberg, stop by for a drink again.
Definitely. God be with you. I'd like to look.
What do you want to know?
Tell me the best way.
Fine.
I'd like to.
What do you... I'll tell you some
Where can I find my...
On the second floor, right across from the stairs. There's a green wreath on the wall there.
What's new in town?
Nothing much. If you're interested in paid... Take care. Farewell. Careful.
How come you were in church on Sunday?
How can I help?
Would you... Let's talk about...
Aye. I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
Greetings, my...
Organising another collection for repairs to the fortifications.
Are they out of their bloody minds? They had 2 collections just like it already. And there are still holes in the walls.
That's true. But what good are fortifications? You can't defend.
Let it be known that a new...
apple.
Greetings. If I don't have it, I'll be happy to get it. How can I help?
What do you...
I was glad to be of help to you.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
What? You shouldn't be here.
Quality goods.
Back already?
Why are you fooling around with that sword?
It surely does. Come on.
You have no business here, you thief. Get over here. Or I'll call the guards. What are you barging in here for?
Hmm? You can't be here. I'll give you help, sir. Next time, don't come in here without permission.
Henry, what are you doing here?
You weren't expecting to see me again so soon, were you?
I wasn't. That is... I'm glad to see you again, Henry.
Really? Why? So that you can explain to me why you played such a dirty trick on me?
I'm sorry, Henry. I really didn't mean to trick you.
You told me that you were going to plant the stuff on pivots and that everything would be returned afterwards.
Yeah, I told you that.
Well, then why the fuck didn't you? Why did you disappear? Why did you steal those things? Christ's sake. This way you've lost Ursula completely.
Henry, I lost her the day I was born poor. Even if Pivettes didn't get her, I'd never have got her father's blessing.
So why did you ask me to steal those things?
I really thought for a while that it all made sense. After all, Pivettes is such an arsehole. But then...
But then what?
But then I realised what a nasty thing it would be to do. Even though he is an arsehole, Pivettes didn't deserve that. And Ursula certainly didn't.
Why didn't you tell me you'd changed your mind? Why didn't you stop me?
I don't know. I suppose I was tempted by the coin I could get for those things.
So it was just the coin you were after?
Don't you understand, Henry? Without that silver, I'd never be able to leave the village or start learning a trade. I'd spend the rest of my life breaking my back for someone else as a hired hand. What kind of life is that?
When did you change your mind?
When I went to see Ursula's father.
You wanted to ask for her hand? Even though he'd already promised her to Pivettes?
No. I just wanted to talk to him out of giving her to Pivettes. Because he's such a bastard. You know, I wanted to be sure there was no other way than the trick we thought up.
And what did he say to you?
He said he's known that long since. But he wouldn't be around for long and he didn't want Ursula to be left alone. At that moment, I realised how shameful it was. What I was doing.
Because of him?
That too. But mostly because of Ursula.
Why didn't you ask for a coin?
And who'd give it to me? Don't tell me you would.
I'd give you coin. You only had to ask. It never had to go this far.
But I never believed anyone would be that generous.
What am I to do with you now? The captain at Suchdol is looking for you.
Henry, please. Tell him anything but the truth. Look, I've finally got myself a decent livelihood here.
I'll have to think it over.
I hope you can find in your heart a little of God's mercy, Henry. Take care for now.
Stop here!
Apples.
Enough for everyone!
Red. Buy some apples. Just imagine, the old man found it.
Christ, was he angry?
Not at all. I told him it was a shuttle. fine day for some fine wares.
Of course.
Come and take your pick.
He doesn't know the first
Pears
thing
here.
about leaving.
Delicious, juicy
It's a bit odd I
pears.
keep it in the mattress. But the shape. That didn't strike him as odd?
He even said it looked like a huge wooden cock. We've got enough to go around.
Apples,
you need?
juicy apples, yellow and red. Come and buy some
No wonder I
apples.
have to give myself a helping hand. Come and take your pick. New wares.
My respects.
Come and take a look. Quality goods.
Come and shop here. We've got enough for everyone.
Carrots, parsley, fresh
Fruit, vegetables. Fresh. Everything fresh.
Apples, juicy apples, yellow and red. Come and buy some apples.
Fruit, vegetables, mushrooms. Come and get some fresh
Pears
mushrooms.
here. Delicious, juicy pears.
Onions, garlic, sharp like no other. My respects.
Fruit, vegetables.
Come and take
fresh.
your pick.
Everything fresh.
New wares.
For some fine wares.
A loose end.
Sir.
Excuse me.
In the Czech sun.
God bless you, sir.
I spoke to Havel.
And? How did it go?
Good. I had to drink a bit of wine to get some answers out of him, but I sacrificed myself for the cause.
And what did he say?
It took a while, but in the end, he told me sometimes crates of a special incense are brought to the vineyard, and they apparently burn it in the barrels.
What? Incense? And he wasn't just yanking your pizzle or too drunk?
He may have been drunk, but he was telling the truth. He doesn't know what incense it is, just that they get it delivered.
Right, and here's a small reward so you don't go around saying old Casper's ungrateful. But now I need you to look into it further. We need to find out what this special incense is for. We'll have to take a look in the vineyard and take some of that incense.
We, meaning me, right?
Of course I mean you. See how well we understand each other?
I'll do it, but I want more coin. It's a risky thing to do. What's more, it's the monastery's vineyard, and I don't want to end up on the wrong side of the church.
All right, I'll give you more, but I want you to know you're bleeding me dry as is.
I'm the one likely to actually bleed. Now tell me where to look. The vineyard is pretty big.
It's big, true. But there's a vineyard house right in the middle. The custodian lives there, as well as the workers, and it's also where all the supplies are stored. Besides, there's also a side garden where they grow new varieties of grapes. If you could manage to bring me a few seedlings, they could greatly help my own vineyard.
Where exactly is the vineyard?
A short way to the north of town. It's pretty large, you can't miss it.
How do I get in? Isn't it guarded?
The simplest thing would be to get hired as a labourer. There'll be lots of work there now that it's summer.
What if they catch me?
You have to be careful. The vineyard is closely guarded, especially at night, and thieves are punished very severely. Don't get caught.
I'm on it then.
Good luck, and take care, Henry. By the way, what about the business with the Manlikas? Did you manage to get hold of the book by Bouchek?
Yes, Miss Adletter is sweet. And she even gave me back your book. Here it is.
Ah, thanks very much. I'll try to sell it and pay off at least some of my debts. Take care.
An elegant and lean flavor. Light aroma of exotic fruits and
Easy. Easy.
Hey, your horse nearly killed me.
Nice and slow.
Ow! Don't you see me walking here?
God! Quick! God! Go! Quick! Go!
You made it after all.
Are you hiring?
Us? Always. But don't be fooled. It's hard work. Days spent bent over in the sun. It's not for everybody. But you'll get a few groschen, something to eat, and a place to lay your head.
That sounds good.
I'll tell you tomorrow. For now, go and speak to the custodian, Jerome. He'll tell you what to do. Any questions?
What's in that building in the middle of the vineyard?
Vineyards aren't just vines. They need a place to sort, press, and wash the grapes. And we also need a place to lay our heads. We spend half a year up on this scorching hill after all.
What's the master custodian like?
Jerome? He's my cousin, and he gave me this job. Can't complain about him.
And the others?
I don't know, but I've never heard any complaints. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
What if I'm not up to it?
You have 2 arms and 2 legs, and that's all you need. The only thing we won't tolerate is someone slacking off. We have a lot of blow-ins, so don't expect any breaks. If you laze about for even a day, you'll be out of here. Understand?
I understand. I'll be going then.
All right, run along. Jerome will be waiting near the winery. And remember, wine is liquid gold, so we keep everything well guarded.
Don't worry. I don't steal.
I have to say that because we do get light-fingered individuals here from time to time. And now you know everything, off you go to work.
I'll be going then.
All right, run along.
Don't worry.
I have... And now you... Farewell, sir.
day.
Greetings to you, friend. Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
I'm sorry.
I'm supposed to report to you. I'm new here.
Excellent. Another young shoot ready to sprout and produce the delicious fruits of labor.
What?
Oh, nothing, lad. I'm just admiring your youth and the joyful energy you surely bring with you. But that's not why you're here.
I was sent to ask what you want me to do.
Oh, it's too late today. The velvet blanket of night is not favorable for our work. Let's leave it for tomorrow. But I suggest you don't dawdle, for at noon the vineyard is battered by the hot rays of our heavenly protector.
All right. I'll try to get up early. And what is it I'm supposed to do?
Ah, but of course, I nearly forgot to tell you what your God-fearing work will entail. As our youngest laborer, you will be in charge of the eternal battle against the weeds that choke our beautiful plants. As soon as you spot one, imagine you're King David and uproot that evil from our land forever, just as he uprooted the Philistines from Israel.
If you hand me a slingshot, I can take on Goliath.
We hand out slingshots in autumn when we have trouble with starlings. Apart from that, you'll sometimes see a sack at the end of a row. In it are clippings and bad plants which you will take to the dung heap behind the winery here, where their earthly existence ends in the process known as decay.
All right. That doesn't sound too complicated. Weeding and organising a funeral for some plants.
To tell the truth, lad, work in the vineyard isn't complicated, but it is hard. I therefore suggest you don the vintner's crown, a straw hat. Do you have any other questions?
What's in this building?
This is the winery. Of course, the grapes must ripen in the vineyard and are harvested there. But here in the winery, they are so... As soon as we put the wine in barrels, it travels to the cool and dark monastery cellars, where it ages.
Forgive me, but why do you talk so strangely?
Truth be told, you're not the first to ask such a question. But the answer is simple. Our time on this earth is too short and precious to leave behind something ordinary. And I'm quite adept at speaking, unlike other human activities. So why not at least leave behind a pleasing impression?
I wonder what I'll leave behind.
I don't know, lad, and neither do you. But eventually the loom will run out of thread, and it's up to us what we leave behind. Whether it's a plain cloth or an ornate tapestry.
Where can I lay my head?
I shall take you there right away. I have to show you where to take the sacks in any case.
Thank you. I think I'll hit the hay so I can get a head start tomorrow.
That you should. Rest is the wealth of the prudent. Here it is.
At your service, sir.
The final resting place of weeds from our vineyard, and a vast haven for flies, the dung heap. This is where you shall bring the sacks, and moreover, after a hard day's toil, you can lay your head down in that hut over there. Questions?
Now I know everything, I can get started.
Wonderful, lad. Now get some rest. You'll need all your strength for work tomorrow.
How are you doing here?
The life of a winemaker is similar to the life of the vine itself. It seems showered with sunshine, but it isn't possible without tenacity and resilience. Here in the vineyard, we wake up and go to sleep with a single thought: how to bring to life a divine miracle, the nectar of wine. For it truly is a miracle. A truly fine wine can enchant kings and priests alike. And if we can create such a wine, then our time in this world has not been in vain.
What does your job entail?
The administration of the monastery vineyard consists mainly of thorough organization. I allot the jobs to the workers and make sure nobody neglects anything. But it's not just about people. I have to take care of the vines themselves and oversee their health and quality every day. True, the Sedlets Monastery has many vineyards, but this is one of its crown jewels.
I have more questions.
Ask away.
God bless.
Careful.
This must have been something last night.
God bless.
God bless.
This crate smells like sulfur. This could be it.
Go! Quick! Gah! Quick! Go! Quick! Quick! Gah! Go! Gather round. You won't believe this. A whole village burnt
Sweet red! Greetings.
I'm back, and I've got the mysterious monastery incense. It looks like wood chips soaked in sulfur. It stinks a bit.
They were smoking barrels with this. Sulfur is the stink of hell, and this is a monastery vineyard.
Maybe there's another reason. The miners in Skalitz used to say where there's sulfur, it's easier to breathe. Healthier air.
But it stinks to high hell.
So do many noble delicacies, and they're still delicious.
I suppose you're right. I'll give it a try. I hope it doesn't make my wine weak. Here's your reward. I added a bit more, as we agreed.
Thank you. Best of luck to you.
And to you, Henry. With your help, I may be able to get the vineyard back in order. Come back sometime and maybe I'll give you a taste of something better.
Sure. I'll be looking forward to it.
Take care, friend. Taste the delicious Kuttenberg wine from the best... grapes ripened in the sun.
Easy, good horse.
Oh! Are you trying to run me over?
Are you blind? I'm sorry.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Good day till we meet again.
Pacify him! Quick!
He's over there, just stealing!
What's that you're taking there? Those are my
Here
things!
he is!
That madman. Why did
Mercy!
you do it?
I surrender!
Your goose is cooked.
But I acted within the law. I received permission to do all of that. I have it in writing. I'll bring you the contract. You know how to read, right?
Well...
Nah, a foolish question. I apologise. What a disgrace it would be if a man of the law didn't know how to read.
Yeah.
So, do you want...
No! Aye. Someone should keep watch over the body.
Can't get any peace and quiet around here. I'm sorry. Careful!
For the love of Christ, help out a wretch.
Anything for you?
People, show mercy! Do a good deed.
Not feeling well, eh?
Praise God.
I'm sorry. Careful!